I appreciate you dropping by to look at my home.
It is useful for us to take a walk through your home together, so that we make sure that we are on the same page.
How do you show my home to potential buyers?
We will have an open house or two on a weekend, and we also will show your home with private appointments during the week.
Are you the only real estate office that will be showing my house?
We are placing your house as a multiple listing. That way, people who don't work for my particular office can show your home to their clients.
How will I know when to expect prospective buyers?
That will be set in your contract. Usually, you will be given 4 hours notice.
Can I stay home during an open house day?
The seller is never at home during an open house. I personally will handle the showing of your home.
I am not sure what the asking price for my house should be.
We have to take in a number of factors in setting an asking price.
What do we need to consider in establishing an acceptable price for a home?
The comparisons to other similar homes in your area give us a good indication of what your home is worth.
Is the price that we get by looking at comparisons necessarily the asking price that I have to use for my home?
You don't have to use the particular asking price, but the buyer is going to have trouble getting a loan if the house is priced too high.
Should I just shoot for the moon and, if I have to lower the price, do it later?
You should be realistic in your pricing. Otherwise, many potential buyers just walk away.
Can we lower the asking price later if we need to?
We can always re-evaluate the asking price in a few weeks, if we aren't getting any offers.
My wife said to have a lawyer look at the contract.
That's always a good idea.
Do you know how much a lawyer runs?
I've heard that they're about $400 an hour.
Who can afford that?
A few years ago, $100 an hour was outrageous.
Can you help me find a cheaper lawyer?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
The lawyer will start at $400, but where will it end?
Also, a good lawyer might not have time to see you immediately.
My wife's going to kill me, but just show me where to sign.
Now you're talking. The red stickers indicate where to sign and date.
I am worried about the security of my home while it is being shown.
We do everything we can to protect your home and your valuables.
Do people just come and look whenever they want to?
During the week, we will let you know the night before if we will be bringing someone by the next day.
I am assuming that someone from your office will always be there, right?
Your home is listed exclusively with our office. We will be the only ones showing your home.
Does everyone have a copy of my house key?
Realtors have a special key to what is called a lockbox. Once they get into the lockbox, they can get a key to the house.
I have heard horror stories from friends about being ripped off during their open house.
Our company has invested in several cameras that we place in the key rooms while the house is being shown.
What are your suggestions for some inexpensive fixes to help me get the best price for my home?
Painting the interior of your home is not that expensive and greatly improves the appearance of your home.
Should I go for trendy colors or more traditional tones?
You don't want to make any dramatic statements with paint, but don't go with just white either.
What else can I do besides paint the inside of my home to improve its value?
You need to get rid of any extra furniture or knickknacks.
I need to know if I should replace the carpeting.
Your carpeting is very worn. You might want to explore buying some attractive inexpensive carpeting.
How about improvements to the kitchen?
You could inexpensively replace the linoleum flooring. That would really brighten things up.
What can I do to fix up the exterior of my home?
I would say the number one thing that you can do is paint your home, but your home has been painted recently and looks great.
What can I do about the landscaping?
Your lawn looks a little dried out. I think all it needs is a little fertilizer and water.
My front yard looks a little boring. How can I brighten it up?
I would definitely put in some new plantings to liven your yard up a bit.
Should I be worried about what my backyard looks like?
You need to repair that section where your fence is falling down.
What else can I do to make the exterior of the house look extra good to buyers?
Make sure to keep the sidewalks and driveways swept clean at all times.
Is there anything special I should do to get ready for our open house this weekend?
Just make sure that your house is perfectly clean and that everything is put away.
My husband wants to watch the game, and we were wondering if he could stay in his den during open house.
Everyone in the household must leave the premises before potential buyers arrive.
Can the cat stay on the bed during open house?
No pets are allowed at the open house. Maybe your neighbor would let your pets stay over there for a few hours.
Where can I hide my expensive jewelry?
If you have a safe, put your jewelry in there. Otherwise, please take your valuables with you.
Will you let us know when everyone has left?
Usually the open houses last until 4 o'clock. If this one ends earlier, I will call you on your cell phone.
I am so anxious to hear what the bid was on our house.
Remember that we set the asking price at $300,000. The first offer is $290,000.
That's way better than I expected so early in the game.
The offer is definitely a good one, but let's make sure we look at the whole picture.
What are the other considerations?
They want you to pay for the inspection, but they want to pick out the inspector. If the house is defective, They will want out of the deal.
I don't have a problem with that.
You could make them a counter-offer, but I know that you need a timely sale.
Please notify the buyers that I have accepted their offer.
I think that you are making the right choice. I will phone the buyers right away.
I got a message on my machine that you received an offer on my house.
Yes, the offer came in late last night. It was too late to call you.
Is the offer as high as we were hoping for?
They offered $280,000, and you were asking $300,000. They are definitely in the ballpark.
I was prepared to go a little lower, but more like $290,000.
Would you like to make a counteroffer of $290,000?
I definitely would like to make a counteroffer.
I will fax them the counteroffer right away.
What if my counteroffer gets turned down?
They have an option of making a counteroffer, or they can just reject your counteroffer.